Good morning. Lesson 16.3 today. Pretty similar to yesterday's lesson, just goes a little bit more in depth. So there's kind of a wide range of things I'm going to be talking about in the lesson today. So I am looking at page 372 of guided practice. This lesson's 372 and 373. So I wrote this chart for number one on guided practice. Number one reads, Carl has no money. He saves $2 each week for 10 weeks. Danielle has $20. She spends $2 each week for 10 weeks. Now complete the table. So if you look at, I completed the table for you. Free answers again. How nice I am with COVID-19 going on. So we have Carl, $0, $2, $4, $6, $8, going up $2 every week. And then Danielle, starting at $20, $18, $16, $14, $12. Something I talk about in class a lot with this, it's extending the graph. Now, week 5 is not located on here, but if I had week 5, if it went from 6 to 8, think Carl, what would he be for week 5? 8 plus 2, he'd be $10. Now, Danielle, she's spending $2 a week. So if we had week 5 here, she'd be $2, so it's just be $10. You could also predict week 7, 8. By week 10, though, Danielle, she'd be out of money. She'd have to go back to work or back to doing chores. Okay, so number 2 reads 8, 12. What does that point represent? So if we had this graph, Carl was the x-axis because x comes first, y comes second, 8, 12. We'd say when Carl has $8, Danielle has $12. So there's number 1 and number 2 of guided practice. So I jumped ahead and to number 4 of independent practice. Now, a good thing to do when you do these problems is instead of having a notebook this way, you turn it this way. It makes it pretty easy to do graphs. This is kind of a trick that I show in class if you don't have graph paper. So I graphed this chart. Number 4 has a missing point. It says X, Y, what is it? So when you read the point, you're going to notice that the missing point is going to be 900 and 800. Now, when you see that, hey, I wrote that X is 900, you're going to notice 900 isn't on here, but that point in your book is located halfway between 800 and 1,000. So even though they're even spaced, you're going to know that 900 goes right there. I did have 800 going right here, okay? You're going to be filling in some missing numbers as you do that. So I was kind of looking ahead at the lesson a little bit, and I kind of thought of a couple things to help you. Like if you had a line going up with 100 and 200. So see how I have 100 and 200 like there? The point's halfway between. So think what's halfway between 100 and 200? You can see if there's a line on your chart. You're going to know that that's 150. So you're reading between the lines on charts, counting with numbers. You guys are really good with numbers. You should do just well with that. Okay. So 16.3, another ED lesson. Take your time. You're going to have to kind of think, okay, that number might not be listed on the line directly, but think halfway in between. Let's like if there was a dot between 200 and 300. Think halfway between 200 and 300, it would be 250. So that's the hard part of the lesson. Do a good job. I was going to make a chart for number 4, but the numbers aren't evenly spaced. So I was trying to do a little chart like that, but then I started doing it and they weren't evenly spaced. For a few of the problems on 1613, they are, but not that particular one. So the key is read between the lines, kind of like I showed you on this paper problem. Okay, good luck with lesson 16.3. We're hitting the home stretch, just a few more lessons left to go. I sent out the work for the last couple weeks yesterday. All right, hope to see you all on Thursday at our 5th grade celebration as you drive through and collect your belongings. Have a great day. Bye.